Now maybe you can hear us.
Welcome to the show.
We're also live on Mixlr. Oh, look, the little things down here. So we're definitely sounding now.
Hope we have it.
You can hear just on Mixlr if you don't want to watch our faces.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
You're welcome to just listen to our beautiful voices. Where was I? Unregimented Weedsman Podcast.
Weedsman.
I don't remember when they come out. Sometime during the week.
Yep, it's our local horticulture podcast.
Yeah,
Very
either
informative.
Sunday through Saturday, one of those days. The HostGator banner. Click on HostGator banner on ChristopherMedia.net. I don't know if I want to look at us the whole time. Should we close that?
Can
I make it smaller?
Yeah.
I could just do this. That.
There you go.
It feels like it's taking up too much space.
Just shrink that guy down.
I don't like looking at my face too much.
240p is where it's at.
Okay. HostGator banner. If you need a website, click on HostGator banner at ChristopherMedia.net and you will get a website and we'll get some money. DraftKings, DraftKings.com, your one-day sports, fantasy, football, baseball, basketball, soccer, golf, and badminton.
I like badminton.
So you draft a new team every day. I'm doing this off the top of my head, so bear with me. All right, that's all. I think that's all Chris wanted us to do. So,
Todd Zillax.
Todd Zillax. Listen to him. Comes out whenever he feels like it.
That's right.
That's what he does. How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing well. Doing all right.
That's good. What's going on?
Summer's gonna end. Starting to get colder already.
Shh.
It's almost there.
Well, pumpkin spice stuff starts.
It's the start of the season.
Yeah, tomorrow.
If you're not from Rochester, it's kind of a big deal.
Pumpkins?
There's a couple seasons out here. There's winter, summer, pumpkin spice.
Construction. Don't forget construction.
Yeah, it's synonymous with summer. So we have winter, construction, and pumpkin spice.
And chocolate chip.
Is that a thing?
I remember a Far Side comic. It was like seasons, and one of them was chocolate chip. It was funny when I was a kid. I thought it was funny.
Far Side always
Buschetti.
Buschetti.
I got a new job.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I start tomorrow.
Host of a podcast?
Yep, official. I'm now a host.
Do you have to lean into the video camera?
You have to lean in. It gets rid of double chins. And we're going to lose subscribers. Those are the guys I've been listening to?
No, if we broadcast like that, maybe they'll donate so we can get plastic surgery.
What's this down here? What you?
You. Me.
You.
It's letting us know that we're watching us. We.
Can we watch somebody else?
It's pretty meta right now.
Screen share. Capture. Cameraman.
If somebody wants to come into our Google Hangout.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, do it.
I think we...
Do it. You won't.
Is there any way to share this thing?
There's social media connections everywhere.
Well, how are we on social media? Sorry, we got to get big again.
How are we not?
What does this mean? What's this over here? What?
How hysterical would that be? If no one could hear us. No, there's gain on the bottom there.
Yeah. All right. We can invite people. Look what I just did there. We can invite people.
Just invite some people.
Nobody knows I do this when we're not watching this. Okay, got smaller. Bye-bye. So yeah, I start my new job tomorrow. I work for Paychex Corporation.
Can you say that on here?
I just did.
Whoops.
I don't know if you can. Why
Hello,
not?
HR.
I'm saying it.
Yeah, do it.
I got the job already.
So what you're saying is you're a well-rounded employee. Do you have hobbies on the side?
I put it on my resume when I applied.
Yeah, why not?
And they needed sales experience, and I told them that I sold ads on my podcast.
You do. You're a marketer.
Well, I tried. Nobody bought any, but...
Market for me pretty soon.
Yeah?
My other endeavors.
Oh, you have endeavors?
I have real estate endeavors.
I could use a house.
Start small. I got a cardboard box under an overpass I could sell you.
Nice. I'll give you $10.
Done.
I feel like I got screwed.
No backsies. That's how we roll in real estate.
My last job I worked was at a company called WebTitle, and did a lot of real estate paperwork. I don't know what they actually did, but I know what I did was just type paperwork over and over and over again about real estate stuff.
Like contracts or marketing? Or...
It was a foreclosure certificate, if that means anything to you.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that meant.
It's a couple different stages before you're actually removed from your house.
There was a lot of stuff about previous deeds and
Yeah.
assignments and loan modifications and consolidations.
Thanks, Dodd-Frank Act.
Yeah, thanks. I had a job for a year because of you. But they have there's like a template for all the forms that we fill out, and there's boilerplate stuff that's the same on every one, and it's exceptions on like Schedule D or whatever. It doesn't mean anything to anybody, but number 1 through about 17, nobody ever changes. They're always the same. So on my last day, I was like, I should go in there and just change it because nobody ever proofs those parts.
You should.
I should just put in like poop or something, like just randomly put a dirty word, and nobody would ever check it. It would totally get through proofing.
Party number 1, aforementioned,
they like
referred to as poop.
But I didn't do that because I'm a professional.
That's right.
Yeah.
Don't come after this guy for your poop contracts.
No pooping on here. What do we do when we play music? Like, do we turn off the video so people can't watch us? We can play a music video. Can we
can watch us dance.
I think you can add. I think you can add stuff to this. I've done this before. I'm a professional.
I've never used these ever. Control room. Ooh, that looks.
They throw me in things I didn't understand how it worked.
YouTube.
I think you can add stuff to your event. Well, I don't know. Well, whatever. Well, I'll figure it out when we're not actually live, because I probably should just take care of business. So my job Monday, I have to get licensed to sell insurance in the state of New York.
Ooh.
So I have to take a class for a week, and then pass a test.
Some hard-hitting stuff. What if you fail? Can you just go back again?
They actually said they paid for the class and the test, and they pay for 2 tests. So if I fail one, they'll pay for another one. And then after that, I have to pay for myself. And I have 90 days to get my license.
I think just so they get their money's worth, you should fail the first one and then pass the second one.
So they get their money's worth?
Well, they paid for 2. If you only take 1,
that's true.
Twice the price.
I'm helping them out.
That's right.
I can take a practice test because the book that has like a practice test link on it. So I'm going to take the practice test, and if I pass, then I don't have to like pay attention this week at all. I can just sit there and goof off. Because I just need to pass 60. That's all I need. 60.
It's like high school all over again.
Yeah, I didn't do that well in high school.
Fell asleep a lot.
I didn't even go.
Oh, well, that's half the battle right there.
I stopped going. I think that's all that happened to me this week. I actually had to get a drug test. Was that this week? No, it was last Friday. I had to get a drug test.
So you ate lots of poppy seed bagels?
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I did the opposite. I ate lots of... What's the opposite of that?
Water and... I don't know. Quino?
Quino? I don't know what that is. Is that queso? Did you say queso wrong? Trano?
Commercial.
Quino. What's Quino?
You see the commercial with the guy flipping burgers? He pulls out the box. He's like, what's
Quino?
Quinoa. What's Quino?
Okay, I get it now.
I don't know what it is, but the last time we cooked it, we won.
That's funny. That's good stuff. No, but I had to go to this place. I went on my lunch break because I was like, I can make it. I have an hour for lunch. It's like 10 minutes away. I'll make it. So I drove up there. The last time I had a drug test, it was in this place where all they did was drug testing. So it was in and out. Just walk in, pee in a cup, and leave. Done. But this time it was at a place that was like an urgent care / drug testing. So there was actual people there that were waiting to get seen by the...
It's like holding a bloody rag up to their head.
Well, nobody that extreme. But it was pretty intense. A lot of people there waiting. So I was late getting back to work. So not much I could do about it. What happens when I do this? Oh, what's happening?
Nobody knows. We'll see.
It's going to get meta.
Oh, things got weird. Okay.
Look at us.
Come here, Studio Cat.
How long ago was that from? Oh, that's live right now.
Studio Cat. Oh. Studio Cat doesn't like the camera. She's very shy.
Wow. Circle of life.
She's a very tolerant cat.
She is. What'd you do this weekend? Go any festivals? Any festivals going on in Rochester right now? I don't think there's anything going on.
Not this weekend. I know of.
I think the next one coming up is Cornhill.
Yeah.
Clothesline, not Cornhill. My bad.
Cornhill last year was like 107 degrees.
We went to Cornhill this year, and it was pretty hot still. They were giving out lots of free yogurt. I got a couple free yogurts.
Nice.
People were like, I'm not going to get a yogurt. I'm like, what? It's free.
You just like walk around like the street and then come back again and be like, oh, free yogurt.
Yeah, I got tons of yogurt.
Eventually they're like, sir, you have to leave.
I'm not a huge fan of yogurt, but I do like free things.
Free is my favorite flavor.
Yeah, anything free I'll take. And I'll just keep it forever. Forever and ever. Just gonna have a good time there.
Cat's totally digging it.
I don't know if the camera picks up the cat right now.
That just looks like I'm making weird motions with my hand, that's all.
Mark, what are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, there's the cat. Let's get picture.
Studio cat.
We went to a bar last night. It was Brianna's friend Jenny's birthday. Happy birthday, Jenny, yesterday.
Hey, Jenny.
And went to this place. Well, they went to Pomodoro for dinner, but we didn't get a dinner because we were at my grandpa's birthday party was yesterday as well. His birthday was on Friday. Happy birthday, Grandpa. He's like 100 years old now or something.
Good for you, Gramps.
87, I think. I don't know. So we went to Pomodoro and got a drink, and then after that, they all went to Revelry. It's just right next to Pomodoro, and they got drinks there and hung out for a while. And I don't want to seem insensitive, but I did see my first live midget.
Oh, little person.
Yeah, and they were midgets too.
Did you have a hard time like not staring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was funny too because she was like a really classy looking midget. Because this is like a really nice bar, and Cat just pushed the microphone in his face. It was a really nice bar, and everybody there was like wearing like suits and dresses and had their hair all did and everything like that.
The staff or the people?
Everybody.
Everyone.
Everybody.
Everybody.
And so I look across the bar and there's like this lady that has a very nice haircut. And she's got all makeup on and she's got wearing a nice dress. And then then you're like, oh my god, I think that's a midget.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is because she had the stereotypical like big face and big features and things. And it was funny. And I was like leaned over and was like, hey guys, look over there. And they're like, what? I think it's a midget.
There's a lady I work with who has, like at the time she'll be socially like acceptable, but if you get her a few feet away, she'll be like, oh my god. And she took her daughter out, and they were at Wegmans, saw a little person, and her daughter would not stop staring. So usually she's the one that has trouble keeping things capped socially, but she's yelling at her daughter to cut it out. She's like, no, he's so adorable. I just want to pick him up and put him on things. You can't talk about another human being like that. Come on.
I think she saw me too, looking at her.
No, she probably.
She looked a little pissed off. I wasn't looking like, I don't know.
Is it because you're 8 feet tall?
Maybe. I gotta say, I mean, for a little person, where everybody's picking that up, champ, you gotta stop doing that. For a little person, she was the most attractive little person I've ever seen.
What if like she sat on your shoulders and then you guys were like a tag team?
Oh yeah,
like, taking on the world.
We could just blow things up.
That's
take care of business. I wish I had a friend that was a midget.
Little person. It's inappropriate.
I can't say
I wonder
midget.
if they sit around and on their podcast, you're like, I wish I had a guy that was 7 feet tall.
Can you stop rubbing on the microphone, dude? Do you want your old microphone?
She's all affectionate. She loves microphones. She's a studio cat.
I don't want a midget friend just because they're midgets. Like, I like people in general. She looked like a nice person to hang out with. Then there was another couple there. The guy was like, they were both clearly drunk, and he was like biting her neck. And at one point, he like bit her bra strap.
That's what women want. Yeah. I read it in Cosmopolitan magazine.
Yeah, man.
10 ways to get your boyfriend to bite your bra strap.
Have one. Number 1 through 10 is wear bra.
I think 1 through 9 is shots of tequila.
Oh boy. And date a vampire is like number 10, right?
Yeah.
Because they love bra straps.
Someone with a bite fetish, I guess.
So Brianna was house sitting this week, so I spent more time alone than I usually do. And what I did with my alone time was eat really bad food and watch TV shows I'm not allowed to watch while she's here. And you would think that was like bad shows, but no, it's like Game of Thrones and stuff like that.
There's wizards. You can't watch that around your girlfriend.
I just finished season 4, and dude, do you watch Game of Thrones?
I do.
Have you seen season 4?
I borrowed it.
Oh my god, the mountain in episode 8. Like
no spoilers. No spoilers.
It's been so long, man. It's like 6 months.
If you haven't seen it by now, what are you doing? Get yourself straight.
Spoiler alert. When I heard about the Mountain, I saw like videos and pictures of him on the internet before season 4 started, and I was like, that guy looks really cool. I hope he's like a really cool guy.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna be like a cool character.
Mm-hmm.
And he had like 2 lines in the whole show.
Yeah, it's like,
but
I must
like
break you.
really awesome lines though. Like after he crushed that guy's skull.
Yeah.
Yes, I killed your sister, and then I did it like this. And blows their head open. But he's not a good guy. And then I didn't even know he was in season 1 and season 2.
Yeah, they had different
actors in each season.
I think the Mountain got bigger every season, didn't he?
Oh, he's the biggest now. Yeah.
Like he started off at like 5'10".
He started off a normal guy,
and then he was like 6'7".
But I remember, like, I look back at the seasons where he wasn't, and he was like in the the Hound in like the jousting thing,
Mm-hmm.
and he fought. Did he fight against the Hound or against the Hound's brother?
They are brothers, the Mountain and the Hound. Right?
Are they?
Or am I getting that wrong?
I don't know.
There's so many characters I get confused after
There
a
are
while.
too many.
There's a lot of old white guys, like with the bowl, like the balding on top and the hair around. There's like 3 or 4 of them, and to me, they're all the same person. So then when they switch from scene to scene, it looks like the guy's just jumping around the map, like he's got cheat codes.
Gregor Clegane.
Which I think is a pretty cool name.
Yeah. Look at that guy. That's what I want to be when I grow up.
Mm-hmm.
Gregor.
Gregor Clegane.
Well, his name is actual...
Bjornsson?
Where is it? Is this it?
Bjornsson.
Hafthor Julius Birkin?
Hafthor Julius Bjornsson.
Where is he from? Sweden or something?
Sweden? Yeah.
All
House
right.
Clegane's where he's from. That's where he's at.
Tywin Lannister's mad dog.
Clegane's Keep.
His family doesn't say anything about the Hound being his brother.
Yep. Sandor Clegane.
Is that his brother?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the Hound?
Click it. Click it.
All right. I never heard the Hound's real name before.
He announces himself, I think, one time. It's when they show up at the Eyrie. He goes there to get the ransom, and he's like, "My name is Sandor." And then he gets laughed at. Because no one's intimidated by him.
There's a lot of people that died this season.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, the Hound. So the Hound and the Mountain are the brothers. I did not know that. They don't look at all similar.
I think they tried the first season to make
Yeah, they
them
look really similar
close.
the first season.
Yeah. After that, they just stopped. Didn't care.
They must be
anymore.
like half brothers because this guy's like 7 feet tall. The Mountain is like 7 feet tall.
I think the whole part about the Hound's existence is that he was the runt. Like he
Oh,
got
yeah.
picked on and thrown in fire and stuff.
Well, the Hound is still badass. He's like a really cool character.
By osmosis, I guess.
Yeah.
The badass of the rest of his family rubbed off.
Do you think he's dead? Spoiler alert.
They left it open on purpose, I think.
I think he's alive.
He probably sat there and suffered forever. He kind of sucked though. He got beaten by Brienne of Tarth.
Well, she's badass.
It's pretty pathetic. I don't like her face though.
No. You think her and Jamie are going to hook up?
That would be awkward for everybody involved.
They seem to have some sort of relationship going.
She's got the cool sword though,
Yeah, she does. I want that sword.
and she immediately threw it away and ended up just getting in a fist fight with the Hound, punching his balls in. Just use the sword.
But a lot of people, it was like season 2 or something where that kid died. Or episode 2 of season 4. It was early in the season.
Which kid?
The king. I don't remember his name.
What?
the king?
The one that everybody hated?
The little kid. The king kid. Yeah. Remember him?
I thought he was still alive. The young one?
Spoiler alert. Oh, what's his name? The king.
Joffrey?
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, yeah, no. I thought you meant like his younger brother.
I don't know his name either, but yeah.
Joffrey kicked it and his eye
he's
rolled in
still
like
alive.
a weird direction.
That was pretty gross.
That was great.
I really wanted him to die a different way, but he's dead, so
Yeah.
makes me happy.
I think they set it up on purpose so it was not a satisfactory kill. Everyone was just kind of confused.
Yeah, it would have been better. Like I think everybody wanted him to get killed in like a battle, like by I don't know,
Mhm.
Tyrion or something.
Yeah.
Killing him would have been fun.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Everyone wants Tyrion to win. He just keeps losing.
He's not gonna die. He obviously got away
Yeah.
for now.
Yeah, they'll write that storyline out for a while. It's everyone's favorite.
Do you
Who's-
think he was planning on being killed in the books, and then he became such a popular character in the show that now they're not going to kill him?
It's possible, because there'd be riots if they killed off Tyrion.
It seems like something that George would do,
Yeah.
like just to piss people off.
Yep. Like keeping what's her name alive? Stark girl. The older
Arya?
one.
No, the older one, Sansa.
Yeah, she's annoying.
Yeah, but she's now gonna be the mom. She's now her mom. Like the end of the season,
Yeah,
she like turned into her mom. Like came down the stairs all like, now I'm a chick.
her mom's
I'm a
evil
woman
twin.
now.
Yeah,
And now that this guy, Littlefinger,
Littlefinger.
he loves her now, and they're gonna be hanging out.
Yeah, he's weird. Weird dude. Definitely agree with pushing the one chick out of the moon door.
That was awesome. Though. She needed to die. Her son is weird.
Yeah, I need to see it slapped around.
But what's it? Is it Arya? Is that's the little one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's gonna go be an assassin.
I liked her. She's a cool character.
Kind of whiny at times.
I got pissed off when they didn't let whatever this kid's name is, Bran and Rob get together.
Mm-hmm.
Or was it Rob? No, it wasn't Rob. Jon Snow.
Jon Snow.
When they were up there.
Jon Snow.
Then that girl got killed. She was a hot man.
Yeah. Too bad he didn't know anything.
You don't know anything, Jon Snow.
Jon Snow. You know nothing. Snow.
I love those people at the Night's Watch.
Mm-hmm.
I would not join the Night's Watch, no matter what happened. Like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
It's the worst place to be.
Big sausage fest up there.
Dude, the fucking giants were awesome.
Yeah. They hit by harpoons.
They were awesome,
That was
man.
great.
That was so cool. And they like when they were shooting arrows and the giant came up, was like, I'll do it.
Mm-hmm. With this ginormous bow and arrow.
There's only like 2 giants though. Like they only have those 2 giants,
Now they're dead.
and then mammoth. Like their
Yeah.
whole army, and they had 2 giants and a mammoth, and they're both dead.
Yeah, it seemed like before when they had Jon Snow up at the army the first time, like they accepted him as a wildling.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like there was a lot more, like more giants, more mammoths, more stuff. And then they attacked the wall, and wasn't enough. Yeah, 2 giants, ragtag bunch of dudes. They're like, they have 100,000. Well, look more like maybe like 150. I don't know.
Where'd they get all the? I mean, the guy. I need like a cheat sheet or something.
Character list, yeah.
That shows me like I can reference all the characters.
Mm-hmm.
That guy that came in at the end of the battle, at the wall.
Yeah.
The bald guy who was sleeping with the Red Queen or something. Is that her name?
Oh, the Onion Knight.
Is that it?
Yeah. Well, this is.
Is that his shield?
His derogatory name is.
Oh, it's drawing.
He was a common guy, so they called him the Onion Knight because he was knighted.
Mm.
Missing fingers, that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But where'd they get on? They bought them? Like they paid for that army?
Yeah, they went to the Iron Bank, got a big loan, and they bought the ships and paid for their army supplies.
That's cool. I feel like Daenerys is not coming anymore. Like she's not
just
coming.
gonna chill over in Africa.
She's gonna be a queen now.
Yeah. She lost steam.
Hi, Q.
That whole storyline kind of dropped off.
Yeah, I'm over it. Like I wish she would just get there.
And the one dude that was like Conan the Barbarian.
That guy was the best.
And then they switched actors. Now it's some greasy guy. Tries to be all suave. I'm like, no, you were Conan.
That's the same character?
Yeah.
I did not know that was the same character.
Yeah, Conan the Barbarian guy.
That guy was cool.
Yeah, everyone liked him. Now there's just some random new guy. It's like, yes, let us have the sex now. I'm like, who's this guy? Just some guy off the street? Nope.
When she locked her dragons up, I like almost cried.
Yeah, they were crying. She was crying. Everyone was crying.
I thought she had 3.
Yeah, the big one, the big black one is still out.
Oh, okay. That's going to be difficult to get him in.
Yeah, the little blue ones are captured.
Poor guys.
There's some justice for you. The big black one causes all the trouble, and the little blue ones get locked up for it.
What does that mean?
I'm talking about dragons here, not social commentary.
Do you have anything to say about Ferguson?
Yeah, everyone stop being stupid.
All right. You've heard it here first. Stop it.
Cops there using a bunch of military equipment that they don't understand. They don't know what it's used for, how to use it. They're probably going to hurt themselves before anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
People causing trouble throwing Molotov cocktails or just trying to escalate the situation. Bunch of garbage.
I haven't really been paying attention too much. When they were talking about Ferguson, I was like, there's a foreign country called Ferguson? That seems weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the dictator is cracking down on its citizens, taking away their right. Actually, the one thing that did bug me about it was they're smashing up the equipment of news crews. They're shooting tear gas at news crews and smoke bombs and kicking around their equipment.
Not cool, guys. Not cool.
Just unnecessary.
I'm going to try to find some audio of a character that I want to talk about. It's got a hard name to spell, though.
From Game of Thrones?
No, from the internet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it worked.
You found him.
I found him. I don't know if I have like the audio though. He's a guy who's on the Opie and Noah Jim show. And Mike Bichetti.
Opie and Jim.
Mike Bichetti. He's the funniest guy I've ever heard do the news. Maybe I can download the podcast real quick and skip to it. I don't know.
Check the videos. Maybe get a short version.
They on the Opie and Jim, I'm just gonna Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony show. They release a weekly podcast as well on Wednesday, and this week's podcast had Mike Bichetti reading the news, and it was like the funniest thing I've ever heard because it was like so awkward because they would just hang him out there.
Leave awkward silences.
Just let him fill it as much as he could. I don't know. It's not going to be up there.
If only we had awkward pauses.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not going to download the podcast right now because that'll take too long. Maybe I can find something else that he did that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll play this one. It's an ad for Steven Singer. Steven Singer Jewelers. Oh, gotta turn sound down.
Mike, could you do our last live read, please?
I really do not feel like doing it.
Yeah, I'd really appreciate it.
If you ask any girl, any woman, what the best you can ever got was without situation, oh no, that fucking idiot, I'm sorry, without even thinking about it, she makes her engagement ring is so important, it's just not a ring, it's just a sign of affection. It's everything to her. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll start again, I'm sorry. If you ask any girl, any woman, what the best gift she ever got was, without hesitation, without even thinking about it, she'll say her engagement ring. Okay, honey, don't lie to me. It's so important because it's not just a ring, not just a sign of affection. It's everything to her.
Hey, Mike. Huh? The client wants us to improvise these. So when
okay, so
improvise a little to read it.
Like, sort of like a one-liner
really I mean, that's just like a script to follow, which but then when you're feeling some improv, just throw it in there for us. The client really appreciates that. And honestly, it doesn't matter what you say. So don't hold back.
If you ask any girl,
be Mike Bichetti.
Oh, thank you, guys. If you ask any girl, any woman, the best thing she got was a piece of my balls. She was without hesitation. She sucked that banana all fucking night, that filthy skank.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
She said it was an engagement ring. Yeah, you fucking lying whore. That engagement ring wasn't even parts of the prices. That fucking ring.
Wow, guys. This
guy's got some aggression.
Yeah. Well, Mike reached out to Mike on tweeters.
On the tweeter sphere.
And I think he's going to be calling into our show.
I think this is going to be good.
Not today. I mean, I could try, but I don't know if I have Google. I don't know if I have the phone number set up right now.
We need to. We should get a fiber.
Oh, Q called us a slut. Are we sluts?
What?
Q just said we're sluts.
Why?
In the chat room.
That's rude.
That is rude. I'm gonna ban you.
Wait, was he talking about Studio Cat?
Maybe.
Because she just kind of does go from one person to the next.
Maybe he was talking about Mike.
Doesn't even care.
Mike's a slut.
Oh, yeah.
But I think he's a really funny guy. I think it'd be fun to have him just to ramble on. We could leave some awkward pauses open for him. He might be fun.
We could that guy some fiber. Help him calm down a little
Give
bit.
him some fiber. Does that make people calm down?
A little uptight.
Is that how that works?
Smooth things out. Gets a little more regular.
All right. Let's see if I can share this somewhere. Oh, boy.
Oh.
Is this live? No, it's not.
No, there's a delay.
There's quite a delay. How do I share? Oh, share button.
Oh, there we go.
Share on Twitter. A little late.
What are you going to tweet about?
Tweet. I'm not going to follow them. So, we have talked about my new job. You ever heard of the Flying Spaghetti Monster Church? Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster?
I have. Started as a protest against the hegemony of the Christian church, which is kind of a fallacy in and of itself, but whatever. It's a good time.
What's
What's going on with the Flying Spaghetti Monster Church?
I don't know. Just want to see if you knew about it. I don't really have anything to say about that.
I actually do know people that I don't know, ascribe. What's the right word? They're part of it. They want to do it.
Yep.
Advocate for it.
There was I can't remember. It was in the news. I sound like Mike Pachetti. It was in the news recently. Why was it in the news? I don't know. I don't really remember. But the United Church of Bacon, there's also another church that exists.
I like where this is going.
I listened to Penn's podcast, and he is doing weddings. He's certified to do weddings, like officiate weddings, for the Church of Bacon.
Nice.
He's an atheist, so he's
This is Penn Gillette. Gillette.
Gillette, yep.
How do you say it? Gillette.
Gillette.
Like I'm Melon Man.
Like the razor.
It's Gillette. It's
But
my world to make it what it wants.
they had one of the guys from the Church of Bacon. I think he was the Messiah of the Church of Bacon.
Is he an actual pig?
No, he's just a regular guy.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they have like the list of people that are part of their church, but it's interesting that you can, like they, what's they say, we praise our Lord Bacon that fried for our sins.
The other thing is interesting is Christian missionaries, when they would translate the Bible to the local language, they would tell people about the bread of life. But when they were in like Eastern Asia, there was no bread. So they would change it, and it would be the rice of life.
Really?
Because it's the common food out there is rice.
That's awesome.
So, I mean, modern day America, if you want to be a missionary, you should definitely talk about the bacon of life. I think you're going to get more traction than bread or rice.
Yeah, what's the difference?
One's delicious, the other one is not.
I do like bacon. When I went over to the house that she was house sitting for, Brianna, and they had a bag of bacon in the fridge.
A bag of bacon?
A bag of pre-cooked bacon.
Did you devour it?
Oh, that bag is gone.
I was going to say, I think that was a gift to you from the homeowner.
It wasn't like a giant, like, quart-sized bag. It was like a sandwich bag. Still.
I feel like if you were not supposed to eat the bacon, there should have been some kind of notice. Like
it should have been a note on the bacon that said, don't eat it.
This is not a gift. This is for me.
While I was eating it, the dog was looking at me, because I have a dog, and I was like, what if this is not bacon? What if it's like dog
treats.
Bacon or something, like dog treats?
He's like, why is this guy eating my food?
In the shape of bacon. But it tasted like bacon. I mean,
dog wished he had thumbs so he'd tweet a video of you eating his food.
I gave the dog a little bacon. Don't worry about it. Everybody got a taste. But I got the most of it, though.
Everybody gets theirs.
It was good. I like bacon.
I just like looking at the picture of Mike Pachetti.
I wish we could show people this.
Like a thumb head.
If you guys need to follow Mike Pachetti on Twitter. I don't know what his Twitter handle is. Probably Mike. There it is.
Mike Pachetti.
Mike Pachetti.
No mystery there.
At Mike Pachetti. MikeBocchetti on the Twitters. He's a funny guy. I don't know if he thinks he's funny or he's just.
We'll find out.
He's funny. I'm gonna definitely try to get him on the show next week. Remember last week's show? We had Jenna and Noah.
Yes.
In the studio. That was last week, right?
Yeah, Jenna and Noah are going to both. They're gonna do spin-off podcasts.
Yeah.
Spin-offs of our show.
I do want to put like a disclaimer out there. It's a trial because Christopher Media is in charge of who gets picked up for Christopher Media. So there's no confirmation that they will be picked up. We'll do one episode, and if he likes it, then he'll sign them. I don't know if I gave the impression that it was a green light situation. It's a yellow light right now.
No false advertising here.
So if you like them, make sure you support it.
Yeah.
Because when they do their show, it'll be kind of like he'll listen to it, see if it's good, and it'll also be the social media, like if people are sharing it, downloading it, all that stuff. That'll help out a lot and keep things higher on the list. Oh, update. We used to have an Amazon banner on ChristopherMedia.net where all the proceeds from that would go to the podcast Legal Defense Fund for Adam Carolla fighting the patent trolls.
Yeah.
It's done. They settled, and there's no word on the settlement, how it broke down, what it was, who got what. But the lawsuit's over.
I think the the synopsis I saw at the end of the lawsuit was, once the patent trolls realized that you don't make money off podcasts, they stopped caring. Because they thought they were gonna make money off this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Kroll was fighting it, so there was legal costs, but that was the only money trading hands, was people donating for the legal costs. But you don't do podcasts to be a billionaire. Sorry,
No.
that's not how it works.
Not really. We've made $8. We've been doing it since March.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And we can't even get that $8 because Groupon's holding it hostage until we get up to 25.
Tyrants.
By the way, if you need something from Groupon, make sure you check out our website. I'm going to be doing a redesign of the website probably next weekend.
We love Groupon.
I love Groupon, those tyrants. I'm going to hopefully find some time this weekend or next weekend and do a redesign of the website because our shows aren't hosted on the website anymore. They're hosted on Christopher Media, so there's no reason to have that part of the website anymore.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm going to change things around, just make it easier for people to give us money.
We should have a spotlight about me.
We definitely should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whole page.
Just a whole page for
Dedicated.
you. Just dedicated.
I'll kind of lay out like one of your French girls.
All right. I don't have any French girls, though. Should we just play an episode of Game of Thrones?
Now I think the copyright trolls will get... Actually, speaking of which, that's the most downloaded, pirated thing on the internet.
Well, I didn't download mine.
I borrowed mine, but I gave it back.
I got mine from
I'm honest.
the store. I bought it at Best Buy.
Mm-hmm.
Are they for sale yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely didn't download it because I don't even know how to do that. I don't know how that would work. I don't even have the internet in my house.
No one does.
No, it's a fallacy.
So what's next? We have the Church of Flying Spaghetti Monster, which was started as a protest and then turned into a continuation of anti-theist.
You know the craziest thing? Like I heard, like the multiverse theory.
Yeah.
Or I don't even know if it's a theory anymore. It seems like it's kind of
still theoretical, but yeah.
Yeah, sure. There's no proof of it, but there's a universe out there where the world was created by a flying spaghetti monster. Because there's an infinite amount of possibilities.
Sure. Yeah.
It's crazy.
You can sit and just stare at a wall and think about the multiverse and entertain yourself.
Oh yeah.
There's lots of possibilities.
Yeah. I can freak myself out pretty good too.
Like there's a universe out there that's exactly the same as ours, except for I have the opportunity to punch Justin Bieber in the face. And I do it.
You do it?
Yeah.
But there's another one where you don't.
No, that one doesn't exist.
There's one.
You know what the possibility of that is? 0.
There's a universe out there where all you do all day is punch Justin Bieber in the face. That's all you do. Let's go to work, punch in, and then punch Justin Bieber in the face for 8 hours a day.
Punching puns. You take a break to make puns about punching Justin Bieber in the face.
Mm-hmm.
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 So
what's the next church we're going to make? Should we make a church?
Game of Thrones.
There's probably a lot of churches already.
Church of the Old Gods?
The Old Gods. To the old gods and the new.
Everyone just carves a face into their tree out front, and then all the arborists get upset because of the tree abuse.
Oh boy. Arborists. Get a life.
The arborists.
Who likes you guys? Nobody.
Who likes trees?
Nobody likes trees.
What have trees ever done for me?
Nothing. I should burn them all down. I get my oxygen from a bottle. Can they make oxygen yet?
Well, yes and no. I mean, there's the transfer of mass and energy.
You're so cryptic. Just give me the answer.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll go with yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Now give me the real answer because I feel like that's not real.
All right. So matter, you can transform the phases of matter, and you could transition energy, but you can't really create or destroy either one of them.
Mm-hmm.
There's a continuation to it. So you could break off oxygen off of something else, a different compound, and then have pure oxygen, which is neat, but you can't just create it out of thin air.
Can you make other stuff?
Thin air. There's such a thing as thin air if we're talking about chemical compounds.
Yeah.
What was that thing called back in the day? They tried to make gold out of iron.
Alchemy?
Yeah. That's essentially what it would be, is alchemy. If you tried to just magically make one thing into a different thing.
Well, the alchemy's real.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What's the problem?
Finding the Philosopher's Stone.
Got it.
Done.
It's in my pocket right now.
Let's make some gold
Let's
and
make
oxygen.
some gold. Yeah. I guess you can't do that. That'd be fun, though. Be good.
But you can convince people that they could do it, though. Keep them busy for a couple hundred years.
It seems like it should be possible to make oxygen. I guess, like you said, you can make it from something else, like peeling.
Yeah, break a compound down
atoms
or whatever. Yeah.
But what has oxygen in it? Like water? Would that be taking it? You could take water and make. Oh no, there's no.
If you could figure out how to get neutrons, protons, and electrons just free, kind of like building blocks, and throw them together however you wanted, it would essentially be alchemy, but it would be creating the elements from scratch. So you got to figure out neutrinos, and the God particle, and gravitational forces. If you figure out how to break that down, you're all set. You make whatever you want. Make platinum. Screw gold.
Hell yeah.
Going platinum.
Word.
Just like our downloads from ChristopherMedia.net.
You're such a whore. You're a slut.
That's what I've been told.
As Q would say.
Via social media.
Before we go, I want to play with the effects, see if it actually does anything.
We'll see.
What?
Oh,
my eyes are big.
I need to consume mass quantities.
Can you even be seen, Mark? You're not even on the screen.
My donut can be seen.
You need to get closer. Move over.
Moving.
Oh, there we go.
This is the most professional podcast.
What's this one do?
Are we officially a webcast now?
Oh, what's going on?
We've graduated from podcasts.
We're everything.
We're all artsy.
We're all on the internets. What's this? Oh, we're
just
ghosts.
it's just the...
Coming to you from the future.
You can't see me. No, we're artistic.
What's this up here? Oh, that's a picture on my wall. Oh, Andy Warhol in the house. We're pop art. Hi, guys. Pop art. Let's see. Page 2. Oh, it's my favorite filter on Photoshop.
There it is.
This is my second favorite filter on Photoshop. We're pixels.
We're a mosaic.
It's a 1982 NES game.
We're a mosaic from the Roman times.
Is that what we do?
Yep.
Hey, oh, hip hop. All right, let's go back to normal. Sorry, guys.
You're done.
We're done. No, we're not done.
Done with your effects.
The guy that's listening to Mixer couldn't see that. You should listen to us on YouTube.
Oh,
Google Hangouts.
Snap. That just happened.
We're going to have some more fun things on our YouTube channel since now we have a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
I say YouTube funny.
We could share.
The Ice Bucket Challenge. We're gonna. Have you done that yet?
I think we're beyond the point at this. I think we missed the wave last week.
We missed it. Nobody challenged us. So what are we supposed to do?
You could just volunteer your hours or money at a local charity instead.
Nobody got time for that.
Oh, better just dump a bucket over your head and put it on Facebook then.
I will. I'm not gonna do that either. If somebody challenged me, I wouldn't do it.
See, who's dumping water on their head and thinks they're making the world a better place? Honestly.
Not me.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Come on.
What other things are bothering you this week? You know what really grinds my gears?
What grinds your gears?
No. Stuff. I still haven't figured out the FX on the mixer yet. That really grinds my gears. I haven't gotten a new phone yet. Whenever you start a new job, I always get nervous that I'm going to get fired. I'm not get fired because I don't know when my first paycheck is.
Yeah.
Because it's bi-weekly pay. And I worked one place where they had scheduled times when they would pay you. Like they get paychecks on the 16th and the 30th or something.
Yeah.
So if you get hired, if I get hired, my first week will be this week coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So if the 29th or the 22nd was a payday, I have to wait until the 5th to get paid.
Right.
Or even later.
Because you work for a week and nothing happens and you're like, oh, not getting paid.
Yeah. So I'm nervous. But then I'm like, should I just bother the people and be like, give me some money? When I worked at one place and I wasn't in the payroll yet, but they still just gave me a check. They actually physically wrote me a check.
Yeah, cut you a live check.
Yeah, for the first week I worked because it was a pay week for them. So I don't know how they do it over there.
Actually, accounting-wise, that would make it easier. Because if they wait that extra week, then you'll be getting paid for 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. And
it screws up their accruals. They should just cut you a live check. Be nice. High five you.
Cut me some checks.
Yeah.
Are we high-fiving?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Buckets of ducats.
I don't know. That's another thing.
That's something from my neighborhood.
Mike,
you would understand.
Mark, tell me a joke.
So this old blind man walks into a bar, and he finds his way up to a stool, and he sits down, and he says, "So, anyone want to hear a blonde joke?" And this woman leans over to him and says, "I think you should know that the bartender is a 6-foot-tall blonde chick. Nice. I'm a bodybuilder, and I'm blonde. And the biker across the bar is blonde, and the bouncer is blonde. So before you say that joke, I think you should know that going into it." Mm-hmm. So the guy thinks for a second and goes, "Never mind. I wouldn't want to have to repeat it 5 times.
Because they're blonde. Got it. Nice one.
Rapid fire. What else you got?
When do you kick a midget in the balls?
I don't know when.
When he's standing next to your girlfriend saying, "Her hair smells nice." Because he'd be short and like lined up perfectly with a vagina.
I see.
He's smelling her hair. I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe that's not what they're going for. I'm not sure.
I'm good with it.
What's the difference between your job and a dead prostitute?
Ooh, not much.
Your job still sucks.
Oh.
How does a woman scare a gynecologist?
I don't know.
By becoming a ventriloquist. I don't get that one.
You know, there actually was a belief in ancient times that women had teeth in their vaginas.
I saw that movie.
So they would when priests and monks would go into the monastery and seminary, they're not allowed to marry. Mm-hmm. So to scare them away from their temptations, to go touch women, they would tell them that their vaginas were full of teeth, and they would just bite it off. Yeah. So there's actually paintings from medieval Europe of vaginas with teeth in them. Because that's about the scariest thing a man will ever imagine in his life.
Did you see that movie?
I did not. I knew about it. I did not. Wasn't it called Teeth?
I think so. Yeah, I saw that.
No.
Gross.
No, I don't want to lay awake at night staring at the ceiling. In terror.
Hey, that reminds me. Why does Dr. Pepper come in a bottle?
Why is that?
Because his wife's dead.
Why in a bottle?
Because his wife is dead. What do you want him to come?
Oh, that half makes sense. That's terrible.
Why do you call it PMS?
Why is that?
Because mad cow disease was taken. Oh.
Oh, we're doing high five?
Oh. We're not probably going to do the video podcast that long.
It's a good thing we don't have a live studio audience, or we get hit.
I don't know if when we get like a band in here, we might not have enough room for all the people on the camera.
Let's just fill people in the background and then not explain them. Just have them sit and stare at the camera like breaking the fourth wall continuously.
Yeah.
Awkward silence.
We got 10 minutes left. Or less than 10 minutes. We got 8 minutes left. Thanks for listening to our podcast and watching us
live on Google Hangouts, YouTube, Mixler, Twitter.
This is our first one, so we actually didn't have anybody watching us live, but that's okay. We had some technical difficulties at first. We got used to figuring out how it worked.
We don't practice. We just plug it in and go.
Just rock and roll, man. It's live TV.
Let's do this.
So it'll be available. We'll watch later on YouTube, and then next week we'll be back again.
You think we should like and comment on our own video?
I'm gonna
leave disparaging remarks about myself.
Disparaging?
Yeah.
No, be nice to yourself.
That guy needs to shave. What do you think this is?
Uh-oh.
Live studio audience? No. Studio cat.
So next week we'll be back again. Like it or not. Is that camera being picked up?
It absolutely is.
There's somebody in the kitchen. Someone's in the kitchen in a house. This is the singing part of the show.
That was a good song. You know you're going to get entertainment, did you?
Uh-oh. It's going to get crazy. Sunday night. Oh, it's not night yet. 3:25, 3:28. So anything you want to say before we left for another week? Saying goodbye to our friends and family.
Like, comment, share. Go ahead and call in. Call into the show.
I didn't give out the phone number.
585-666-0312.
Wow, you know it by heart. You're so smart.
I checked out our Twitter page. I know it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, at QuestionNet on Twitter. And you can always be in the Mixler live broadcast chat room along with Q, who thinks we're sluts and we should put our balls in ice.
Yeah.
So that's cool. We have fans.
Looking out for us. You want to overheat.
Come back next week, Q, where we will actually live put our balls in ice because you asked for it. I have a whole lot of tennis balls that need to be cleaned, so I'm going to wash them live on the show.
Ice water works best, apparently.
He didn't specify what balls, which would be nice.
Spaghetti meatballs.
Flying spaghetti monster meatballs.
Bacon balls.
So come back next week. We're going to end our show soon. We don't have to use the whole hour. We got 5 minutes left. Is there any music we should play? If we have any music on here.
Maybe our outro music.
Our outro music.
Pretty high quality stuff.
It's high quality. Went to a fancy guy to get that done.
I know what grinds my gears.
What grinds your gears?
The band The Civil Wars decided to part ways.
The Civil Wars?
They're awesome.
Never heard of it.
Grammy Award nominated / winning. They're pretty good.
Civil Wars?
The Civil Wars. Check them out. They broke up. They're all gone now. It's sad.
What kind of music are they?
Ahead of sad. It's a kind of folk country singer-songwriter style, but actually have great lyrics, good stuff. So check them out. The Civil Wars Vivo is their YouTube page. High def, high quality stuff. And then once you get to like them, then you could also be sad once you realize that they're no longer together and will not be producing music.
Well, they got a big catalog of stuff to listen to, right?
Yeah, they have a couple albums out there. They frequented the Grand Ole Opry. Unlike all the bro country that's out right now, it's absolute garbage.
Oh. I do like that Florida Georgia line, though.
There's V-neck T-shirts and
that's how we roll.
their bracelets and greasy hair.
Beautiful. Is that Johnny Depp?
Pretty close. I actually wrote this song.
He did?
No,
Or you did?
No, I didn't.
I never meant to get us in this state.
That's all we can play. Sorry, guys.
Copyrighted.
So at my grandpa's birthday party, my uncle was there, and he wrote a book. He didn't want me to say his name because he's scared of the Illuminati.
Yeah, they'll see him with their eye. Their triangle eye.
All-seeing eye is going to get him.
The triangle eye.
But he wrote a book. I don't know if I can talk about it.
Was it exposing the eyeball?
No, it's exposing some other things about conspiracies. But he's really into conspiracies. And he was like, I don't know, maybe I don't know if I can come on your show because anytime anybody talks about this kind of stuff, they end up dead. I don't really want to talk about it publicly.
I don't want to die.
I'm not talking about it.
What if we talked about it, but we just replaced certain words? Like, instead of talking about the Illuminati, we talked about the hot dog industry.
You know, I heard that if you mention certain keywords, like the NSA is listening for keywords in certain publications and broadcasts.
Yeah, metadata crawling.
Yeah. So, bomb.
National Security Agency.
Obama.
Bashar al-Assad.
We got at least guaranteed 3 listens from the NSA.
We can talk about the Islamic State. The
Jews.
Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant. Oh, Zionism. Zionist. Zionology?
If you just say the word assassination and Obama in the same sentence, is that trouble?
Yeah.
That is trouble. Okay.
That is trouble.
I was just checking.
Yeah.
I didn't know how that worked.
Like, you're not allowed to say the sentence, I want to kill the president. You're not allowed to say that.
Oh, boy.
If you say that, you're in trouble. Then they watch you. And you can be like, oh, it was satire. They'd be like, nope, still not allowed. Then you get. See, First Amendment right, the right to speech and all that only applies to people that they want it to apply to, not to everybody.
No.
Nope.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now we know.
Knowing's half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
That's great.
Okay.
Very good.
We're done.
We're done. We're out of
I'm
here.
going to play the music that makes us go away.
Deuces.
And then I'm going to hit the stop button to make you go away.
Oh.
So thanks for listening. Like, share, subscribe, iTunes, Twitter, Facebook, ChristopherMedia.net.
if you need your Groupons, go to our page, click the Groupon button.
Get your Groupon.
Get your Groupon.
All right.
All right.
Mark, do you have anything you want to add?
Every week, once a week, remember to question everything.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for listening to M&M Question Everything. Please don't forget to rate, review, share, and subscribe. Visit question-everything.net. And if you can, click the donate button to support the show. Thanks again. And don't forget to question everything. This has been a Portsmouth studio production.